G'day guys, Rick from Tips and Ratings. Just with the ratings wrap, just running a bit late today. We had to get some work done on Flemington for Saturday by 8:30. We had another tough day. We're experiencing a tough period at the moment of a phenomenal amount of place getters, but I guess whether you run second or last, the reality is if you're not running first, you're losing. So we're losing at the moment. We lost about 10 units. We didn't bet in race 1. We bet in race 2, and we took on the favourite, the Narcissist. I had it $34 and it was backed into about 3. And yeah, I think we were right in taking it on, and we just weren't on the right horse, unfortunately. We were on All Eye Survey, Mark 750. It was about $21 reported prices that were taken, and Racing Rider was about 18, I think. So a couple of really big results there that we just sort of missed out on. The winner was too good though, a good improver. Didn't have a lot of luck on debut. In the next, we was pretty keen on Jayco Man. Got a pretty strong stamp on it, on the maiden, won by Turfane at Kilmore, despite the fact that it looked to be quite a poor overall race on the clock. Just the way the race was ran, Turfane did have the best last 200 of all winners on Kilmore Cup Day. So I think it's a pretty good maiden, and certainly Jayco Man showed that and won quite comfortably. $2 was around, and he got out to 220 best total and 225 SP. So he was just way too good. We hung off here just to sort of wait for a better price on a few horses, and we ended up backing Reciprocity and Creator Stir and Sun Holiday, and basically She Can Shazam and Creator Stir dead heated, and Reciprocity was beaten about a head into third. So Top Raider won. It just wasn't quite at our price. Oh, it was a dead heat, sorry. Wasn't just quite at our price, and the other horse that our next Raider third just sort of narrowly beaten. On to the next race, and again we waited off. I wanted to try and see if we could get a good result going on something here, and San Carlos was that horse. He got out to 40-1, and he was an 11 unit return, so it was sort of in the race for him, despite the fact he's out in the market. He ran really well. He ran up probably around the mark of where he ran to second up last campaign here behind Set Square, and he ran third. And our Top Raider got up, just wasn't quite at our price, and Zedil lost by about a head, so he ran second. On to the next race, and we just missed out here. I thought that Supercharged was a really good chance. I spent a fair bit of time on it, but the end of the day, marked at $10, and it got out to 9, so we just missed out there on the price. We were on Steep. It was $17 or $21 into 13, and it was just a bit too good. Supercharged, just way too good, and just a huge improver. And Pendles had a pretty easy run on the fence and kicked up. He had every chance, but the winner really took a step to a new level here, but we were a bit off in that race. Had Berluti going here, marked in $2, and he lost by a head on the line, so he was out to 350, so we had him going for about 9 units. And just missed out, unfortunately. Aware was a horse that, was a solid raider, but just Berluti had really strong speed ratings, and Aware sort of didn't, and that's the way we went. And unfortunately, we got it wrong and just missed out on a big result. And then on to the last race, we backed a handful here, and we ended up getting the winner, Melodramatic, who won well, had a good run on the fence, about fifth, and got out and was too strong. And we backed Leave Pass early at $8, and it was heavily backed, and they're around $4.55, and it ran second. So in all, a couple of races we got wrong, a couple of races that were oh so close, so a few, and then a couple we won. We discussed a bit of damage control with the members, obviously, just to be aware that, if we keep having a bad run, to take action to preserve your bank. That was in our live chat, and all the members pretty much on the same page there. That it's up to them how they want to handle it, handle this bad run, and whether they want to just punt it out with past winnings or not. It sort of depends. The ratings are up a very long way since inception of the new model in October last year, around 140, 150 units. So there's some guys that are in a position to sort of bet through it, and there's some that have just joined, and it's been bad timing. That we're having a bit of a rough patch the last week or so, and they're going to do what they feel comfortable with. So we'll be having a few black book bets tomorrow at around Australia, and a set at Flemington that we've just put out early for the members. So thanks for listening, and all the best.